it's recording. Alright, so last time we said we were going to work on subtraction.
Yes.
So this time we're going to just do a little practice and see where you're at. Okay? So the first question I wanted to do was, I'm going to write the problem down and you're just going to solve it any way you like. Okay? And then afterwards you're going to explain to me how you do it. So just right now, just in your head, just go ahead and solve it. So 42 minus 27. Alright, so what's your final answer? 15? Okay, so explain to me how you got your answer. What were your steps?
So, I do this a lot at school, cause so you just take out one of these 10s, cause I didn't have 7, so I just had 2, and I needed 5 more. So I drawed another 10, and then I just crossed out 7 of them, cause 27, and then I got my answer.
Okay, so you first drew 42. So you drew 4, and these represent 10s, right?
Yeah.
And then you drew 2 1s,
Mhm.
and then you tried to subtract 27, but you didn't have enough, so you had
Yeah.
to exchange. Okay. So remember how I told you I work with another boy,
Mhm.
a little boy? He's in the same grade as you. He does his math like this. So he would look at this and say 42 minus 27. So he draws a number line. Do you ever work with number lines?
I do, but I don't really use them because we're not like we don't use those in school anymore. Because like you have to draw like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It takes too long.
Right. So I'll show you something. What he does is he'll say, okay, that's okay. We'll ignore it. I'll make sure it's recording. But so on one end he says, okay, 42 is my answer. And then he says my smallest number is 27. So that's on the other side of my number line. And then he needs to figure out a way to get from 27 to 42.
Oh, we sometimes do that.
Yeah. So
we just count how many numbers are in the middle, and that's your answer.
Yeah, that's one way you could do it. You could count. But then what's kind of like a negative to doing that? Why wouldn't you want to do that necessarily?
Well, because we have a faster way. We keep it in number whole, or we do that one because it's more drawing kind of, because then you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right, so it's slow. So this way, he goes like this. He goes, so to get from 27 to the next 10, 27, 28, 29, 30. So he does plus 3. And that brings you to 30. And then he says, I'm trying to get from 30 to 42. So I'll do...
add another 10.
Okay, so yeah.
So 40, and then you have to add 2 more.
So 40, right? Like just like you said, and then you need to add, so you got to 30, and now you're at 40, and then you need 2 more to get to 42. And then he takes these numbers here, so he says...
And counts them all up.
Yeah, exactly. 10 plus 2 plus 3.
That's an easier way, actually.
Is it easier than this way, you think?
I think I would use that I used that a couple times at school,
Mm-hmm.
but like we use it like at when we have a number sentence and my teacher, Miss Monstrola, she tells us to write a sentence, write a number line, and write a picture.
Okay. So sometimes in class,
I have to do
scan
that.
this. Right. Okay. So do you think either of these is a better method?
I
Which one do you
think
think's better?
this one.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's more easier. Because it's not a lot of drawing that I thought it was, but I think it's like just better than that one because you have to draw so much on this one, and you only draw like 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's getting easier. You only draw a little numbers, and over here you draw little numbers. I think I would use those both a lot.
Mm-hmm. And then another thing that some people do is, I'm trying to think of different methods. So we did the drawing, we did the number line. You can do an actual number line where you count, or you can literally go 27, 28, 29, 30, all the way 42.
Yeah, we just add, we did another one, but we do a big paper. What we do is we put our hand down, then we trace it.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it has to be like, if you were going like, then you
How would
have
you do that for
5
this
on that.
problem? Here, show me what you mean.
So I kind of,
Do you need another paper? So 42 minus 27
so,
is the problem. 42 minus 27.
so if you said 42, you would usually do this. So, you know it equals 15.
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to get to that number. And once what we do is we draw 4 hands.
Okay.
Because then once we do that, it only works for low numbers, because it has to be like below this. So kind of like if it was 10 plus 2, if you didn't know what that was.
Mm-hmm.
So then you would draw a hand, and then you would go like that. You go like that, and then you would draw another hand.
Here, do you want me to flip the page?
I can just draw those.
Okay.
Like that. Do that, and then you just do it. I'll go like that. You would do that, and then how do you get to what is like, it only adds for adding, not subtraction, but I'm just telling you, even if we're doing adding,
Mm-hmm.
you would do 5 fingers, and then you write 5 in the middle,
Okay.
and you go 10,
So this is like counting your
11.
fingers.
12. My answer is 12, and then we usually circle this one, and we circle the hand, because we know that's where we stop at. We don't go higher.
Mm-hmm.
So if we went higher, we would get 20, and that's not how you do it.
I've actually never seen this method. This is another good method. And then one more way is another way I've seen some kids do it. Is kind of similar to the number line we did it before. So I'll go ahead and flip that page. So they say, all right, end of my number line, I have 27, and then I need to get to 42.
Is this the same method?
It's a little different. So they say, I need to get a little bit past 42. So I'll count by 10. So I got, what comes next? So plus 10 is 37.
Yeah, 37.
And then
47.
47. So that's
And then you go 47 minus a number, and to go to 42.
Right, okay. So you're saying, okay, 27, we say plus 20 is going to get us to 47, and then we need to go back because we went too far. So that's, what's 7 minus 2? 5. Minus 5. So our answer is 20 minus 5.
15.
Exactly. So there's all these different ways that we can use, but they all give us the same answer, right? Some of them
Yeah,
are
but
faster
this
and slower.
one is an adding one. If you were doing something to adding and you needed to do that.
Right. This one, I could see this one as a good way to check your work.
Yeah, we check our work like that, but sometimes we just don't use our hand because it's
Right.
way too
Takes a
big.
lot of
And
time,
sometimes
too.
we just draw a little hand like this, or we do like this. We make a little bit, a couple of them. We do 5 of them, and then we do a cup. Even if you